Test. Can you hear me?
I cannot.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I cannot. Test. Oh, there it is, because my computer was muted.
Ah.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
I can. We are live, Strat.
Oh.
We are live on the audio.
Oh.
If you're in
Hello.
chat, this is the audio test beforehand. We are about to get things underway in about 15 minutes. Just doing a quick audio check. Strat, go ahead.
Just making sure our audio levels are good to go with everything out there. So.
Test, test, test. I'm just making sure that my audio is good. Strat, here we go. We're going to talk at the same time. We're just going to say the ABCs real quick. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
All right, cool. Thanks, Strat.
Oh my goodness.
It's
If y'all heard that, I apologize. But welcome to the pre-show.
Gotta make sure the audio is balanced. If you're
Oh
in chat
no.
and you feel like one of our voices is higher, please just let me know.
Oof.
Oof. Well, we will see you guys back in about 15 minutes.
See you.
Stamford Ninja Academy. We are here for our 5th qualifier. Course designed by Joe Moravsky and the Stamford Ninja Academy team. Excited to be here. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratis.
Good morning, everyone. How is it going? We're up here in chilly Connecticut, ready for our 5th qualifier. Can't believe we're almost done with the season already. We got one more qualifier to go, and then it's on to the finals.
Yeah, Strat, definitely excited. We got a good group of athletes out here today, including Jay Lachey, going to be out here competing. We saw him dominate at Rock Solid. Audrey Herman's going to be out here. Jordan Carr, we're going to see her for the first time. Definitely a strong competitor on the women's side. And really excited. If you're here in chat, let us know who you're here for. What are your predictions? We're excited to hang out with you guys all day. We're looking forward to your questions and comments. And let us know how the video quality is, how the audio is. We appreciate all the feedback. Strat, let's go ahead and take a look at the rules for the open round.
Will do, Mr. DeGangi. If y'all are first-time viewers, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. We're going to be bringing up some graphics here and give you the breakdown for how things are going to look. We have the open round standings. They're going to be determined by the total number of obstacles completed, where you get 1 point per obstacle, the least number of total fails, and then the time to complete the last completed obstacle. So there is the retry system that is still in effect, meaning the athletes, if they fail an obstacle, they'll have 15 seconds where they have to do a reset, mandatory reset of waiting for that timer to go back down to 0, and then they can be released onto the course after that reset time has elapsed. And then the how they place in the open round will determine the run order for the finals. So top 10 men, top 10 women will be moving on to the final rounds later this afternoon.
Yeah, and so for the open course, we got a time limit here today of 3:15, both on the men's and women's side. Like Strat just said, the top 10 men, top 10 women will move on to the finals round, which will be happening later today, starting at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. And the open course will follow the retry system. Athletes will get 3 attempts per obstacle. If an obstacle is failed, athletes will reset on the starting platform and must complete the obstacle to move on within the allotted time frame.
Yeah, we've seen some really interesting comebacks via the retry system. It's been really exciting to see some athletes have a slight slip up in the earlier portion of the course, but still able to finish fast enough to eke their way into the top 10 and then put on strong performances in those finals rounds. So that retry system has been pretty interesting to see how it has that competition unfold throughout the day. But we're going to be just finalizing a few things out there. Athletes are warming up. The rules have been completed, and we're just getting a few things finalized before we are underway. So I'm going to chime in on the chat here, see what everybody's saying and how are we doing. Flip Rodriguez here for Jordan Carr. I know you coach her out at, I believe that's all the way down in Miami, the Ninja Street, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool. Jay Lewis in the chat. Oh my goodness. He's getting that early morning beta. What's going on, Jay? Man, oh man. Good morning. Who else we got? No pics from Pop Fanatic. That's all right. Appreciate y'all's attendance. My mom's in the chat. Hey, good morning, Mom. Good morning. Jacob Marks, hey, good morning there as well. One more time, I'm Ryan Stratis, 11-time American Ninja Warrior athlete. I'll be providing the commentary alongside Mr. Chris DeGangi. How many years you got under your belt now, Chris? Have you hit double digits yet?
Yeah, this is going to be season number 10 for me, Strat.
Oh, it's
very excited.
Very cool, man. Welcome
we
to
are
the
getting
double
the
digit.
cameras sent out. Our first athlete will be starting at about 9:30 a.m. We got about 3 minutes as our athletes get ready. Cameras are getting sent out. We're getting our settings adjusted. Excited for you guys to see this competition.
One question, a general question from the chat says, what happens if more than 5 of the top 10 that advance are already qualified? Does it go to the open round result? Let's see. We got some. You'll notice in the graphics when we start pulling up the leaderboards what athletes are qualified already. The way it's worked in the past is, yeah, the top 5. We haven't had like the entire 10 athletes in the finals be qualified, so haven't had to run into that quite yet. Don't think that is an issue right now, but maybe we'll have to address that later on. But right now, it's always gone down to the next athlete that hasn't qualified in the open or in the finals. I apologize. Let's see, Damon, who's my picks for today? Well, RJ Roman's here, coming all the way from Obstacle Ninja Academy in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to be rooting for some of the ninja vets because these teens have been dominant across the board. The young bloods are out for blood. Always exciting to see what the younger athletes can bring to the sport. But that puts all of the veterans ninja athletes that have been on the show for a while kind of putting us as the underdogs now. And so I'm always rooting for the underdog. So I got my money on some of the older athletes. We'll see how it goes. And RJ is not even that old. Can't even say older athletes. Older than like the 15-year-olds for sure. but man, yeah, we got some strong athletes running today. And some repeat competitors. So we've got some athletes that have been in multiple competitions. So they'll have some experience coming in. We'll see how it goes. We know everybody has a lot of choices today when it comes to watching various live streams. A lot of different competitions happening, including the Winter Olympics. Winter Olympics are popping off right now. If you saw Matt Eisman, the host of American Ninja Warrior, he's doing a show over on the Peacock app alongside one of the older or back in the day commentators that used to be up in the booth with him, Mr. Johnny Mosley. Johnny Mosley will be alongside Mr. Eisman for a couple Olympic shows from what it looks like. Brady Parks, good morning, sir. How you doing? Sam Farr, appreciate what you said there, man. Appreciate it. You appreciate our commentary. We appreciate you. Thanks for saying that and hanging out with us. Always a good time.
All right, Strat, first athlete getting ready here.
Are we ready to go? Well, folks, while you're watching at home, we're going to do our best to make sure we keep you informed with everything that's going on.
Yeah, we can look at each other.
The run order, if you're interested, if you would like to know the run order, go ahead and pull open the video description here on YouTube. You can see the run order there for the waves of the open rounds. If you want to follow along with the leaderboard to see up-to-date stats, you can go to ninjasportnetwork.com. Find the drop-down menu on the top of the screen, top left, and make sure you punch in the right competition we're at, and we'll be getting going soon. So run order will be on the video description. Some of that might be a little out of order. Probably have to update a few things here on our end, but follow along best as we can. We will have on the screen, we'll have the name of the athlete posted along with their time and a number of obstacles cleared and failed. You'll see some green lights and red lights pop up there. Try to explain that graphic for the first time viewers as it happens. after the action takes place, of course. Getting a little overview of what things look like out here. Huge rig. They've got a 100, I want to say 70-foot to 100-foot rig. I didn't get out there with a tape measure, but man, that thing spans the entirety of the facility. Very cool, and very rare to find spaces such as large as this, and having plenty of swinging room in these bar setups.
Yeah, this is a really cool facility, Strat. Had the opportunity to be here last night, doing all the testing and setting up and all that stuff, and got a chance to play around on these courses. A lot of fun. I'm excited to see what these athletes can do today.
Yeah, we got some good varieties of obstacles, and what I like about this course here is got some pretty awesome static obstacles, which a lot of facilities are shying away from. It's more dynamic type stuff, more swings, more complicated type obstacles. But you can't beat some good old static standard obstacles from back in the day to really test all the skills that are required to get you through the course. I believe our first athlete is getting ready to go here.
Here's a quick look at our run order today. Wesley going to be up first. Here's our top 21 runners. And we'll be updating this throughout the day.
There you have it, folks, and I believe we're getting ready to go. First up will be Wesley. Wesley's on the steps, going to go ahead and tic-tac his way through those first couple of spots there and working over into the Tunnel Cat, one of the first static-esque obstacles. He's got some footholds there. Got to do those 180 turns. Got to be careful. Engage those feet. Time limit of 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And he's through the first two. Got some rail prees. Gonna run across those into a quick switch grip grab on that spinning log. Over we go. On now to just a slight combination of holds here for overhead. Trying to get into a good swinging position for the Lachey. Good stuff, Wesley. Looking for the dismount. Down we go. Wesley's heading on over for a little shimmy around the pillar. Couple cat grabs. Keep those legs up. Shaky platforms here, and he's got one more big cat grab to go. Nice leap. He's going to grab his first handful of chalk there, courtesy of the bucket of chalk. Let's taking a look at the modified Devil Steps version here. Got some hand holds that will spin. Some are static and not movable. But from here, you're heading up to that black bar, and then we got some slopers. They don't. Looks like they swivel a little bit, but these are going to be the V formation holds, off angle from each other. Cool design to where you can pivot and angle those handholds ever so slightly. And he's on out of there at 2.5 minutes in. He's got to keep going.
Yeah, well, 3:15 time limit, Strat. He's kind of coming close here. He's got a decent amount of obstacles to go. It's been a great run so far. He's been clean through everything.
Oh, into the flying bar section. Flying bar into the wedge. Gotta keep going. Gets to the end of this, he'll have 15 seconds, but he wants to get a clear for the flying bar at least. Oh, no, that's not gonna do it. Just couldn't let go of the flying bar to grab hold of the next one. A grip must have just clamped up on him. Nice try, Wesley.
Yeah, that was nice.
As the first runner, it's always the first one to go. If you saw the bottom right of the screen, you see his name, and every green light that lights up, that's a completed obstacle. There, the bottom right, that'll be the reset time, how much time he has to wait before he can go again. 15 seconds is where the reset's at currently for this stage, and that'll be all changed depending on the obstacle. But here we go, Aiden Shanley on the course right now, making his way through the first obstacle into Tunnel Cat. Trying to shimmy around, utilizing that grip. Oh, great save on the bar laches. Aiden looking for that sideways throw for the dismount, getting on out of there. Moving right away into the ring and flywheel combo. You can see trying to generate some momentum. Only one swing required. Good moves from Aiden. Trying to land. Oh, good little 180 turn there. Doesn't need a cat grab onto the step. Going to save him a little time. But that surface there is very unstable. Ooh, good leap. Just got to get to that platform for the clear. Aiden making quick time here.
Yeah, he's moving pretty quick.
Got some spinning wheels followed by some static bars. Good pulls. Going for quick hand placements if possible. Dyno down onto the V formation. Making great time here. Wants to be very sure of his swing. The off-angle hold is what makes this more difficult. And right there at the end, that's going to be a painful reset because he's got to start all the way back from the beginning.
Yeah, you can see 15-second reset there.
All right, now try number 2. 1 minute to go. 3:15 time limit. Having to reset on a lengthy obstacle like this, not where you want to be, but he can still salvage it. Try to get a little further than previous competitor, down onto the first portion of the wedge. Hold tight, not able to withstand the drop. He has one final attempt. With the retry system, you only get 3 tries. He doesn't have to go exactly when that reset timer is over, but he knows he's running short on time. He's only got about 15 seconds remaining. Does he have enough in the tank to get going? It does not after 2 attempts. He had really good time getting to that point, but the wedge claims its first ninja of the day. Aiden Shanley, nice try.
Yeah, really, really difficult obstacle. The spine right there, just a little tough.
So a lot of variations
drops.
on hand placements too. You got wheels, you got flat bars, you got angled bars.
Yeah, strats. The variation on hand placement, it's the angles as well.
All right, up next we have Alex Molter getting ready to go.
Ready.
And we're off. Good tic-tacs through the steps. Over now into the 180 cat hallway. Trying his best to shimmy around here. This obstacle might be more challenging for the shorter athletes. To make some larger leaps, but no problem for Alex. And let's see how his bar tech looks. Taking his time, stepping across the rail precisions, and links that Lachey over to the spinning log. Grabbing that chalk before the ring combination here on the Lacheys. Pop down off of that flying wheel. On to the hook swing. Up and over. Nicely done. Alex now into the lily pads. Just having to leap and hold. Make sure that lower body doesn't fall off of the pillar. Tough move there. It's going to take a chance to reset. 15 seconds across the board.
Plenty of time, Alex.
He's got to wait till that goes all the way down.
2, 1, on you. Get 1 foot high, 1 foot low.
Good latch on to the pillar and just can't get the push with his foot. Looks like he's a little frustrated trying to clean off those shoes.
And then push. Don't turn the foot. You got it.
Footwear is very important. Try number 3. Final attempt and just misses the pillar with his feet. Tough break, Alex. Doing the 180s off of a pillar like that can be a little tricky since there are a smaller surface area for your foot. But Alex, nice try. Question in the chat. On the devil steps, you can skip as many as you want. That is the obstacle from the show. This one, yes, you can skip, I believe, as many as you want if you can. They are fairly far apart. I will have to confirm in regards to the usage of the final V formation hold. Joe Morovsky there on the spot, making sure things are clean for our next athlete. Xavier. This last coming up very soon. Xavier had a cool story on the show. Travels the railway systems in order to make his way to the gyms to train. He's trying to stay outstretched here. He's got the hip flexibility to make these moves more static instead of dynamic. Careful here. What does he decide to do? He's got a toe placement there, and he can span it across like it's a jumping spider. Taller athletes will have a little more wiggle room here. Nicely done. Xavier's on now to the bar strides. Stepping his way across. Gets a good leap, but wants to make sure he's got the right swing dialed in for the dismount right away. Hips are a little askew, but he adjusts for the swings through. Trying to line it up here. Nice single. One single, two singles, swings back and forth, matches. And at about a minute and a half, it's about halfway through, of course. Onto the lily pads. Rocking the strikes. It's a popular parkour shoe. Oh! Couldn't tell. Didn't look like he was able to get a full wrap. He's going to try again. Ooh, just
Oof.
taking it to the chest there, opting to go chest first. See how his parkour tech looking a little inaccurate with the foot placement there. He's going to try it one more. Final attempt.
Yeah, you really want to make sure you have good purchase on your feet here, Strat. Oh, it's a good save.
God. Okay, Xavier, come on, buddy. Get those legs underneath and launch. He's going a little higher. That's going to be sketchier on the drop down and not able to control his landing. Tough break for Xavier Dantzler, X-Man. See you at the next one. Good luck in season 14.
Well, it's a really nice save here.
Oof, yeah, just gotta incorporate those. Are more focused on some of the bigger swinging type obstacles nowadays. So I believe these static type parkour moves are going to be catching a lot of athletes off guard. And here we go. Next athlete up on the move. Oh, got to go back. Couldn't quite get the tic-tac off of that last step to the rope. Anya Anderson.
Yeah, it looks like we just had a foot tap there. Maybe a little bit of nerves here.
You can always cat grab, so sometimes it's better to play it safe. There we go, going with the cat grab technique now and reaching out for the rope, adjusting, and gets the clear after the one missed attempt. Notice those X's on the bottom. That'll tell you how many missed obstacles after they've cleared the obstacle, that is. So Anya going for these 180 turns in the spider hallway. Looking at these turns here, 180 cat grab. Gotta leap and trust those
Nice
fingertips.
work.
Nicely done. Now she just has to find that dismount and gets the clear.
You can see this is a great shot of how small those bars are.
Catch it! Oh,
Gets a save. You can use your hands on this. She's okay here.
ooh, nice job. Great awareness there. She overstepped and used more of her heel for that last bar step, but was able to salvage a great job for Anya. Anya's on her way up onto the flywheel. Oh,
Just misses that ring.
just shy of the grab.
See the resetters getting everything reset. Big shout out to the Stamford Ninja Academy crew here.
Get that swing built up one more time. Going to the bar and then back up. Another high ring grab. Had a hand on for a split second. So they get up to three retries per obstacle with whatever time is remaining. So here's our third and final attempt here. Reaching out for that bar. Needs to be very accurate with the hand placement. 1, 2.
Nice, gets it on this one.
She only has 15 seconds or so to go. She's got to get that lache built up for the move across.
Nice
Gets the
work.
grab, but can she get the dismount within the time limit?
Yeah, she's through Strat.
Anya, nicely done. And she's going to try to make her move on the lily pads just to get some experience there. And that's going to do it for Anya Anderson.
Great run, though. Obviously, you know, with a slip up on the first obstacle, it's never ideal. It's happened to plenty of us, but I like the way that she recovered, and I like the way that she never gave up on that ring obstacle. It shows a lot of determination, a lot of fight, and a lot of pride.
Good stuff, good stuff. Next athlete is up and ready to go. And there we go, striding his way through. Jonathan Keys coming out. Looks like he's got to check his shirt when he gets a little closer to the camera, but Jonathan's on his way through the cat grab. 180 cats. What you think about that? Looking for the grab here. Nice leap across. And he's through the 180 cat grabs, no issues. Into the strides.
Right into the strides.
Nice
Good confidence
work
there.
Jonathan looking for a good dismount off of that overhead spinning log. Into the Lachey lane. Chalked up a little bit, make sure he's got the grip.
Big reach here up to this ring.
Take a quick little hop to get up there. Now he's dialing in this final Lachey across, trying to get his hands in a good position here. Doesn't leave you much room there. You've seen some athletes do the match grip where a hand is on top of one of the others. Oh, he just doesn't have the purchase he wanted. He's going to try it again, though.
Yeah, you could see he was taking a second to try to figure out where his hands wanted to be. Finally figured it out. We'll see if this attempt is just a little bit more confident now that he knows where he wants his hands there.
Yeah, he's going to have to want to pick it up. I think the thing that's causing people a little slowdown is that transition from the ring up to that flywheel. Kind of sets those hips off angle a little bit, but he's dialing it in here. Jonathan trying to find that move across the gap. Back and forth we go.
Here we go, building a little bit more of a swing.
Nice
work.
job. Just needs the dismount. Onto the lily pads. Leaping onto that pillar. Careful, not quite able to stick those blocks. Part of that obstacle is those are unstable. So you have to have a good awareness of that. He's got about 15 seconds coming up. Try to get through the lily pads. Nice landing. Oh, keep climbing. Feet missed, but was able to salvage it. 5 seconds remaining. It's going to be tight. And that's going to do it for his time. Jonathan Keys, nice try.
A little love from Joe Moravsky there. Next up, Aasin Pritchard.
Aasin Pritchard getting ready to go. And we're off. Tic-tac his way through those steps. Nice grab onto the rope. It's going to lead him right over into the 180 cat. Taller athlete's going to find that foot placement. Thinking about it, but decides to go for that 180 reach or the 180 jump instead.
Keep those feet high.
Nice turn.
And then get off.
Shimmying through and out of the tunnel cat into the bar strides. Stepping his way up. Good leap on to the bar. Trying to swing his body more of an angle because of that angled dismount. Gets the landing. Wisely tries to steady himself right away. Let's go ahead and work his way through. On to the swinging ones. Goes for big stretch. Oh my gosh. He grabs onto the backside. Not much purchase there. But makes the save and moving on now to the lily pads. Got to be careful on those small tops. They do tip quite easily. Keep those toes up. Here comes the next pillar grab. Stepping over. Needs to do one strong launch here onto that next pillar. Good plyo. Gets the turnaround, and he's on through the lily pads with about a minute remaining. Aasin moving his way up the spinal column, working his way over. He's going to try to figure out the best way to go down this side of the track. Ooh, first transition. Tough move. If he were to try to skip that one into the bottom one, that is a very big span. Might be too much to hold on to. So I think some people in the chat were saying they'd like to skip one if they could. I'll have to reconfirm which one they have to. Pretty sure they can skip, but gotta be aware how much impact that's gonna put on the body. Aasin on his way back up. Try a number 2 here with just a few seconds remaining. Goes for a skip off the bar and not able to hold on. That's going to do it for Aasin Pritchard. Nice run.
Next up, Michael Sherman taking the starting platform.
All right, Michael Sherman ready to go, laughing up there a little bit on the start platform. Always a good sign. Kind of get some of that nervousness out via the laughter smoothly through the first steps into this 180 cat tunnel here. Got to use those feet as best as you can. A 180 turn. Nice job, Mr. Sherman. On now for the bar strides. Taking a 2-footed approach. Nice links the lache into the spinning log overhead for the dismount. Michael moving quick here. Trying to maintain that rhythm. Pops down and right back up. Good through the first portion of the lache lane. Looking for the move across. Good grab and dismounts in under a minute to the lily pads. Takes a quick wipe of the shoes. Got a latch on. Place that foot. Place, plant, and push. Ooh, still good, still good. Got Joe watching across the way. And takes one foot off the lily pads across for that dismount, and there it is. Very time-consuming obstacle, so you hate to fail at the very end of it, to have to do it all over again, but Mr. Sherman makes it through. Oh, nice job. Notice the sideways grip he's using. That's a good switch grip technique. Pulling his way up quickly the first side and then coming down onto the V formation. Nice quick moves here. Gets those hips lined up.
Nice work.
And nice drop down and dismounts with the toes on the edge. Nice job, Michael. Into the flying bar wedge combo. Hopping his way across that first gap.
This is our second athlete that we've seen get here.
Well, he's using more of a pipe slider technique here because that bar won't be wedged in unless it starts to get off angled. But he's keeping it nice and straight. He's able to lachey across. That bar is gone. Now he's going to dismount, get the point, shake out for a second.
He's at 240. He doesn't have a ton of time here. Wants to keep going. He's got to launch up to this ring and immediately move it.
Oh, it's right on the ledge. Notice athletes are, the resetters are getting right back into the mix, making sure everything is good to go.
Yeah, here's a little closer look here at this ring. It's going to be tight. It is barely hanging onto that bar there. You got to grab it and slam it into the hook.
Oh my gosh.
He was so close.
Michael Sherman was determined.
He was
nice
so
try.
close.
He had a very smooth run up until that point. And our furthest athlete so far. All right, next athlete is going to be Cody Beneway. Cody, good pushes through the steps. Oh, huge leap right away into the second portion of the tunnel cat. Going to go ahead and take out one of the 180 turns. Got the length here for the reach across. Just stems through. No issues on the bars and gets the linked dismount as well. Cody moving quickly on now to the lachey lanes.
Nice quick move there.
Nice job. Man, he's making fast time, fastest to this point. Let's see how he does on the lily pads. Oh, we'll keep those legs up.
You can see the thumbs up from our judge, Ethan Swanson.
Quick little hop down. See if he utilizes those legs a little better this time. He does. Got a latch on there. Find the traction.
You want to take this slow right here, nice and easy. Just make sure
Good.
you don't rush that move.
Nice jump. Yeah, the padding surface, it might be something that athletes aren't too familiar with. The vinyl, so shoe traction on vinyl like that might be something that they're not too used to. But Cody moving on now for the spinal column. Working his way down.
Just skipped it.
The dismount. Nice job just skipping one of those holds into the flying bar combo we go. And here we go. Cody's got about just under a minute to go. Big leap from that first cradle. He's going to start working his way down the wedge a little bit. Got to be very precise with those placements. Too far to one side or the other, and you'll slip right out. Let's see if he's going to go for a little further move. Nicely done. Hopping down for a quick second.
Just over 30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. And he's only got about 15 seconds now. 3:15 is the time limit. Oh, takes the ring.
Decides to take the ring off. Not a bad strategy here.
But too much backswing causes it to pop off of that hook. It does swivel around. Oh, he just tried to go for it from the back side of the hook. Nice try, Cody. I'm sure we'll see some variations of beta throughout the day on that particular obstacle.
Yeah, well, that run does put him into second place at the moment. Gets through 7 obstacles with a time of 2:38. So, you know, a really solid run there from Cody.
Yeah, it's going to come down to time. Pretty sure we're going to get a couple clears through the open at some point of the day, but these first couple of runners are always going to have it the most challenging because they don't know what to shoot for. They know what the time limit is that they have to beat to get a clear, but they don't know what they need to beat in order to work their way into that top 10 quite yet. So that's why some of the other athletes throughout the day have a little more of an advantage because they know what they have to shoot for. All right, up next,
Zach Palazzo on the starting platform.
All right, Zach is on the attack, making his way through the steps into the rope swing. Nicely done. Let's see how he goes about the 180 cat grab. Oh, nice little double foot tech on that wall to get a little higher. Good save on the cliffhanger ledge. Moving with a sense of purpose, nicely done. Zach striding away across the bars. Oh, he tried to link the move from the back bar on into that spinning red log. It does spin. So waiting for that reset time before we're going. It's attempt number 2. Got to go with the switch grip technique here. He's looking for that dismount. Whew, good save.
Good save there.
Work his way through the flywheel into the hook swing. Right away. Not enough, which is off angle just a little bit. Gotta wait for that reset time. Give it another go. Gonna chalk up a little bit more. Just wants to make sure he's nice and lined up for the throw. Oh, missed on the reach. He set the ring askew a little bit. Gonna want to dial it in some. There it is. All right, Zach, try to dial this swing in. Make sure you're nice and straight for the toss across. Second attempt. Oh, he's got hand on hand there and is able to maintain his grip. Moving on for the lily pads. Zach of all trades. I like it, but whoa, good
save there.
Does he manage to hold on? He does. Nice. Working his way up the pillar a little bit more, but the back foot slipped on the push. Place, plant, and push. It's a tough move to make, especially when you're trying to go for time. Make sure everything is lined up just right. Makes the adjustment. Big leap. Trying to weigh down that lily pad just a little bit. Whoa, the balance just not quite there. And reset time is going to put him with about 5 seconds remaining.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, on you.
Good leap. Final attempt, really going for it here. Picking up the pace. 2 seconds, he got back to where he... Not able to do it with the time remaining. A nice try from Zach Palazzo.
Yeah, just doesn't have enough there, Strat. But I do like the way that he started to attack it, the speed he went with, and you can see just being forced into it.
Yeah, when you have to start going fast like that, sometimes when you throw caution to the wind, you actually get through things a little easier. Might be riskier. A little riskier at times, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Chime in on the chat while everybody's out on the floor, making sure things are good to go. We've got a question from Damon. From a veteran point of view, do you guys think other countries like Germany and Australia are catching up to us? That's a good question. If you're familiar with the primary show, American Ninja Warrior, the original was based in Japan, of course, and it has spread across the world. Multiple countries now have their own versions, and a lot of those other countries like Germany and Australia. Oh, we got a runner going. Apologize. Here we go. Mr. Devan Alexander on the move. Leaping across into that last portion of the tunnel cat. Devan on now through the straight bars. Nice linked Lachey through and down into Lachey lane. Good move up. Trying to find the big swing tech. Nice match.
Now he's onto the lily pads. We've seen this obstacle be pretty difficult for some, not too bad for others, honestly.
Yeah, it's just the confidence of the foot placement, making sure you trust those shoes to stick to that vinyl. Big leap of faith here. Good foot placement.
Yeah, all about the feet right here. And this one, you take nice and slow. You can see that lily pad, how much it's moving there.
He wants to be able to plant off of it to where it can not tip in an unexpected way before the jump. He's going to plyo off of 2 feet here.
Ooh, careful.
Pogo stick motion, nice job.
Took a little extra time to set that up, but you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Yep. Taking a chance to shake out a little bit. Before attacking the spinal column. Working his way up the wheels in into the straight bars. Nice sideways tech. Working his way down almost immediately. Quick hops there. Hopping and popping. Devan is through. Nicely done. Now to the flying bar wedge combo. Quick moves. Watch those corners. Too far to one side. Is going to have to reset.
Yeah, the left side there.
A traditional flying bar has cups and cradles to where the bar can't fall out, but you can see it's flat on the top of that first one, and then these angled ones, if you start to get one side higher than the other, that's what causes those slips to happen. We're moving on now to the bar for the dismount.
15 seconds.
And we're looking for the ring spin here. What's Devan going to do? He's going to go ahead and take it off, and he's going to have to drop. That's a fail when you lose the equipment. And that's going to do it for his time. Devan, nice try. All right, next athlete, getting ready to go. The Lucky Ninja on her way into the steps and rope grab. Keep those feet up. Need to have a good launch off of that last step to the finished platform. She's got a lot of swing back and forth. Be Julia trying to work her way through. Nicely done. Gets across. Obstacle number 1. Julia now into the tunnel cat. Not going to be able to make the transition. Going to try again. Julia Intrabartolo getting ready to go. Gets the 180 grab there. Got little toe holds to assist with the reach. Nice crossover. And here comes his next 180 grab. Julia moving through. Gets the dismount into the bar strides. Hands and feet are okay here. Taking a nice measured approach. Good wrap around the spinning log for that dismount. Julia shaking out. Wants to keep moving. Good grab up to that flywheel. Up to that next ring. Comes the toss across. Little off angle with the hips, but she pulls it back in. Gets the throw.
Yeah, she really straightened her hips nicely there. She started off,
Gets the clear.
like you said, hips a little askew, but fixes it really nicely, Strat.
Into the lily pads. Leap and get those feet up. Pretty tall up on the pillar there, trying to get a little higher to give herself some more room. Ooh, that was close. Keep them up. Keep them up.
Pull the clock just for a second so we can see her feet here.
Yeah, don't have much room. Still good.
She's good. Gets the thumbs up. She's got to climb up here, Strat.
What a save there. And all the way through for Julia. Awesome work. But with only about 20 seconds to go here, she's going to have to push through the spinal column.
This is a big move right here. It's a big pull. She's right behind that truss.
Yeah, those wheels spin, so it's going to be hard to try to work around to the top. If you try to pull from the top portion of those wheels, it's just going to spin on you. Put you down back at the bottom anyway.
Here's a replay here, Strat. Look at this save, though. I'm really, really impressed with what I saw here. Oh,
wow.
boy.
That was close. Nice job.
And that run does put her in first place. 5 obstacles cleared. Only one failed to that point, 246. So it's a really nice job from Julia there. Daniel Jones up next.
Daniel Jones getting ready to go. Rocking a Goliathon shirt. That is a obstacle racing series that's popular up here in the Northeast. I believe you've done a couple of those, Mr. DeGangi.
I have. I am a David in a Goliathon. We can explain that in a minute, Strat, but
Daniel's
he is on the cliffhangers here.
Yeah, he's making good work here through the tunnel, Cat. Nice job. Daniel matching his feet through, gets that one toss across for the dismount. And now he's trying to find his rhythm on the swing through here for the laches. Hips up. Takes a second to reset. Nice looking relaxed and gets the pull through for the quick dismount.
Yeah, it goes with the one arm there. It's really nice.
Good grab off of that one cat grab.
Pull the clock, keep an eye on the feet here.
Ooh, good to go still.
Nice and slow here.
Yeah, you don't see too many cat grab type obstacles being implemented nowadays, so this is a new thing we are trying out for a lot of these athletes potentially. Nice job.
Nice work. At a time about 1:30 here, Strat. No falls to this point.
Good pace, good pace. Got to keep moving, though. Nice, up to the top. See what he decides to go for. Pop down onto these V formations. Quick dismount. There it is.
Yeah, it goes for the skip there. I like it.
1:15 left.
Into the wedge. Coming up on about a minute. Right away off the platform. Excellent job. Watch those edges. Good across that gap. Just looking for that bar to get to the dismount.
Oh, he's going right into the ring here, Strat.
Oh! Well, that was a clear on the previous obstacle. And the red platform over there is the reset location. So they have to start from there before climbing back up.
Yeah, it's interesting here, Strat. Athletes do have the option to go to the ending platform there, that red platform you see, or they can go straight to the ring.
Oh my gosh! What a save! Daniel, you got less than 10 seconds here. How is he going to manage to get through this? Gets the hook, but can he get through? 5 seconds.
Oh, he doesn't have a lot of time here.
There's the dismount. He's going for it. Not quite able to get the dismount.
Not able to get it, but Strat, we have to go back and look here. Oh, it was so good.
Oh,
Look at
these
this
little
save right here.
Like these little Star Wars transitions you got going, Mr. DeGangi, little Lucas. Oh, wow, what a save there from Daniel.
A huge save there. But Strat, we got a second here. We're going to thank our sponsors.
Oh, that's good.
A huge shout out to some of our sponsors: Role Model Software, Bucket of Chalk, and Ocean Needs Everyone. Thank you so much to our sponsors for helping out these athletes, helping out these live streams. We really appreciate it. We're going to take a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
At Role Model Software, we craft custom software tailored to your business by collaborating with you.
At Role Model Software, we solve business problems, not just technical problems. And the way that we do that is very direct collaboration with you, the customer.
We listen to you through our entire partnership, adding our expertise to amplify your expertise to get you to your desired destination.
We have people contact us all the time who aren't really sure whether they need custom software or not. Fact is, we can't know either until we have an initial conversation about it, which is a natural fit for us because we're every bit as much a business consultancy as we are a software solution provider. If you have questions, or even if you just need a little bit of guidance, give us a call and let's see how we can help.
Hi, I'm Enzo Ferrari Wilson, the founder of the nonprofit Ocean Needs Everyone. It's our goal to keep our beautiful oceans clean and thriving by spreading a positive message. We do this through things like beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, presenting to corporations about plastic straw usage, and creating ocean trash sculptures for the Super Bowl. We especially want to inspire the youth because they are the next generation of conservationists. You're never too young to make a difference.
Our house. In the middle of our house, 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 our house. In the
And of course, Strat, we do want to take a second to thank our Patreon supporters. Patreon is a way to support communities. We do fun things like pre-competition parties, monthly giveaways, and we'll be adding some stuff to that, merchandise discounts, things like that. We'll keep adding, keep building. Thank you so far to all of our Patreon supporters. We really appreciate everyone. But Strat, we are back.
And we're back in it. About halfway through this first wave.
Halfway through the first wave, we are ready to get our next runner underway. Blake Mason is going to be our next runner.
We're going to switch between. Yeah. No, I'm going to do wave all wave 1.
Leaderboards and run order are posted on the website, so go to ninjasportnetwork.com and go check out the run order and leaderboard link where you can get all of that information. Our judge, Ethan Swanson, down on the floor, getting our athlete ready. We are good in the back here, and they are getting ready on the floor there. And so Blake Mason going to be taking to the course next.
Blake Mason on the start platform, taking one last big breath there to try to calm down the nerves, lower that heart rate some. Mason coming out of center court ninja. Very cool ninja gym. Got a couple of them in the Northeast area. They did the National Ninja League World Finals this previous season at one of them. So this athlete right here, probably used to a lot of versions of obstacles. Nice tic-tacs across the steps into the rope swing. He's going to work his way into the 180 cat. We go. Blake making these moves. Trying to find the right foot placement and hand holds here on the cliffhangers. And gets through that cat. 180 cat hallway, no problem. Rocking the Zontes across the rail strides. Links that Lachey for the overhead grab. Up to the flywheel we go. Into the throw across, wants to make sure he's lined up just right. Oof. Thought he tried to do like a clap grab there, but was able to adjust, hand on the backside, making sure he's got the rhythm into the lily pads. Goes for the grab, keeps the feet in play. Nice job. Be scary when you're up there. Almost saved it. He's okay. He's going to take a second to reset, collect himself. Just needed to settle with the hands a little bit more for the grab. Off of the pillar to the step. Looking for the move here. Oh, too much lean back that time. He's got another try. At this point, from an athlete's perspective, falling at the same place 2 times in a row might be a little frustrating. So he's going to try to get through it here. Third attempt. Does he make any adjustments? Ah, just missed the launch off of the lily pad. Blake, nice attempt. And Cara Mack on the start platform, getting ready to go. Explodes right out of the gate, making quick work of the steps through the rope swing into the 180 cat grabs. Good save there, feet. Didn't get much purchase, but able to maintain grip on the cliffhanger ledges. See this 180 cat. Nice work. And it gets the dismount through on to the rails. Working away way up and through. Big leap and latches right on to that overhead. Utilizing that elbow to get a little more purchase for the landing. Takes a second here. Gets a little bucket of chalk. In we go for the Lachey lane. She's trying to line up this swing through for the Lachey. Grabs on to that ledge. Nice match grip. Cara now on to the lily pads. Stepping through, careful. Launching off of the lily pad is, I think, one of the more challenging parts of this obstacle, as well as keeping the legs up. That was a close, but we're moving through. Still good to go. Wants to wrap feet and hands same time. Trying to stem out a little bit here.
Yeah, just got to take this a little slow here.
Still good. Wow, so close. Nicely done through the lily pads. Catching her breath here. Wants to make sure she's got her heart rate down a little bit before attacking this obstacle. Cara going for the big up move here. Needs to time out of that swing. Pull and swing same time. Big pump, big pull. Not quite able to get the move upwards. We'll take a chance to reset, but then we'll only have a couple of seconds remaining. Let's get another attempt here. Nice move to get onto that second wheel right away. But needs that swing going back and forth and not quite able to get the reach to that third grab. That's going to do it for Cara Mack. Nice run. Well, I like the logo this guy's got on his shirt. Looks like he's a X-Men fan. Rocking the Xavier, which is his name. But a little bit of a homage to the X-Men, Professor Xavier. Nice strides through. Xavier goes with a quick tic-tac off the wall, not even going for the cat grab on that one side. Smoothly through for that 180 here, and tic-tacs right off. I like to see it. We're going to see some fast moves here, and he's moving quick through the rails.
Yeah, he is moving here, Strat. Knows that there's a lot of beefy stuff at the end of this course, wants to make sure that he's got time to get to it all.
Nice swing through. Yeah, he's got to get to the V formation combination, I want to say within a minute. Looking for these lily pads. Sticks the landing there. Looking very composed. Looking like Nightcrawler out there. Bamfing his way through. On now for the spinal column. Nice moves up to the top. Looking for the way down now. Keep those hips in line. He's trying to time out the swing. He's going to go for the third. Oh, ooh, nice transition across. Minute 30 in out of a 3:15 time limit. So coming up on the halfway point right here at the wedge. Careful, he tries to adjust one side, but then over adjusts on the other. Making the gap. Too short on one side. Gonna go ahead and do a redo. Joe with a quick reset for the bar. Still time left on the clock. Here we go. Attempt number 2. Quick pop off. Going with that front forward facing grip. Just has to get to that bar and then the dismount, or he's going to go straight to the ring. This feels like he's got enough in the tank to go for the ring. But misses the placement, but it's still in his hand.
What a save.
Good stuff, good awareness. He's going to try to work that ring hook around at a different angle. Coming up on about 30 seconds to go here. He's got to get this off angle swing.
We got 30 seconds.
Big transfer. Can he get the dismount?
He's got it.
Out of there. Furthest competitor so far. Oh, final obstacle here. Hook. Got to ride down the hook. And then back up for a quick turn transfer. Oh my gosh. 3 seconds to go. Right there. 2. Oh, at the
I don't know if
buzzer.
It's gonna be. I don't know, Strat. We're going to have to go down to the floor.
I don't know if it was.
Like it.
Oh, that was the final obstacle of the Open for the men. That's the split right there.
It doesn't look like it.
Tough break. I don't think he'll move on for a full clear, but he's our furthest competitor thus far of the day. First one to clear the twisting hooks. All right, next athlete coming up is going to be Stephen Graham, I believe. And here we go. Striding across the steps into the rope grab. No issues there. Stephen Graham into the tunnel cat. Just saw that strong run put forth by Xavier. Might light a fire underneath some of the other athletes to start pushing the pace a little bit. Stephen threw that tunnel grab into the bars. Ooh, quick linked laches all the way through. Very efficient here on the tosses. Trying to control that dismount. 39 seconds through. First couple of obstacles. Into the lily pads we go. Comes a tense moment here, trying to figure out the foot placement. Good job. Goes to the top of the step. Oof, one foot almost came slipping off, but adjusts. Good placement. Both feet slipping a little bit, but Stephen's on out of there. We'll chalk up a little bit. Perhaps too much, trying to shake off some of that excess chalk. Nice pulls up and over. Working his way down quickly through those V formation holds. Think he's going to go for a quick dismount here. Bars in play. There it is.
At 140.
Stephen. Apologize for the gimbal action here, folks. We're going to try to bring you a little action update if we can. He's fighting the gimbal a little bit, and he's clear through. Nice job, Stephen.
Ethan.
Mr. DeGangi heading out onto the floor to try to address the gimbal malfunction as our athlete Steven is on the move for the hook throw. I'll call the shots as I see it here. He's got a hook in hand, or the ring in hand, goes for a huge throw across the gap, skipping onto that last hook. Just bypassing that entire hold. Now he's just looking for the dismount. And he's through. Nice job. He's got about, oh, it's going to be close. 30 seconds now. Pulling his way up to the cane. Riding it down. Back up. Makes the transfer. Needs to get to the buzzer. First full clear of the day. Stephen Graham at 3:03. Nicely done. Smooth moves all the way through. We're going to see some beta breaks, I'm sure. Stephen Graham. Look at some of these other obstacles while they're fixing that gimbal out there. Jump in the chat, see what everybody's doing. If anybody's got anything to say, chime in on the chat. I'll do my best to respond during these downtimes. We're almost have adjusted the gimbal enough. A little shaky cam still going on. Let's go back to a static view for the time being. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, as they say. Helps us out a lot here at the Ninja Sport Network. Nice look at one of the steps. You can see that carpet bonded foam. Sometimes that can be pretty slick as well. So it's very important to have good shoe awareness, knowing what kind of traction your shoes will provide. Because you got a lot of different surfaces when it comes to running obstacle courses. You've got furry surfaces such as that, the carpet bonded foam. You've got vinyl. You've got painted wood. You've got acrylic plexiglass type spider hallways. Even on certain course designs, people like utilizing the grip tape, kind of a skateboard-esque grit to it. Adding a little traction when possible. Question from the chat, we say, what date is the next competition? This is the last one in the month of February. We'll be heading out to Traverse Fitness in the North California area near San Francisco. That's going to be at the start of March. Go to Ninja Sport Network over on the Instagram account, and they'll have the whole dates all listed out there, or their website. I can confirm that for you real quick. Let's get a look. I want to say it's March 3rd or 4th, I believe.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's go back and take a gander.
When they get to that cane obstacle, just go into the lane behind them so that the trusses aren't in the way.
And then we get the buzzer shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
Should be good to go here in just a few seconds, folks. Our last qualifier is going to be March 5th. March 5th. So we'll get a little bit of a month break here after this qualifier. All right, next athlete up on the platform, getting ready to go. The Spider Ninja, like the Spider-Man-esque shirt we got going. Jay Maher.
Word from our sponsors.
Back in action here, Strat.
Welcome back to Ganji. Jay is on his way, swinging through obstacle number 1. Working his way through these 180 cat grabs. Jay, no problem through the spider hallway. Should feel right at home. Now into this Lachey overhead grab's going to tax those forearms just a little bit at the start. Trying to find his rhythm here on the Lachey lane. Up and in and through. Into lily pad lanes we go. Grabbing onto the pillar. Nice drop down there. Nice leap to the second pillar. Trying to keep those feet in play. Gotta trust that that top of the lily pad's not gonna rock too much. And gets the dismount. On now to spinal column. Various grabs. Going to test out that grip and pull power.
Yeah, tough part about this obstacle, not just the holds, but definitely the angles you can see of the V formation on the way down. Athletes got to be really precise, get their hips lined up in the right direction.
Yeah, they can static pull all the way through on the way up, but there is no good way to go about staticking on those V formation holds. Kind of forces you into the drop down tech. Whew, good save there from Jay. On now for the flying bar wedge combo. You can see how much play they have on those sides, which isn't much at all. Got to make sure it's one edge gets too far ahead of the other. That's what causes it to come out of those cradles. Going to the bar now. Ah, he couldn't let go of the bar. Once that grip starts to tighten up, it's hard to relax the hands in order to release the thing that you were just previously hanging on. Let's see if he can shake it out and go through this obstacle before time limit expires, and just goes for a last-ditch effort move.
Yeah, you're trying to just go there.
Nice try, Jay. All right, getting ready to go. Coming up next. She's at the platform, standing by, waiting on that countdown. And here we go, attacking the course right away. Sienna Perez on now through the first obstacle into these 180 cat grabs. Nice utilization of the feet. Want to make sure those hit first before the hands, or at the same time if possible. Good technique here on those 180 moves. Into the rails. Big leap and links to Lachey. Looking for that off-angle dismount. Nicely done for Sienna. Going up now to the flywheel. Next big move is going to be back up to another ring. Staying nice and relaxed with the arms here. And trying to get this swing dialed in. 2 should do it. Nice
long.
match. And it clears on the dismount from 105 to the lily pads. Quick move into that first pillar. Just to make sure she's lined up for the dismount. Good to go on that side, yep.
Yeah, that was a really nice jump there, Strat.
Okay, she's got a few
Good
more to go.
confidence.
Big leap. Just missed a foot placement. She's going to have to reset. It's going to take some time.
Well, let's just see real quick what she's up against on the women's side of things. Here are your top 3 so far. Only 3 runners so far.
Okay, she's oh no, that first step, thinks she just stepped back accidentally off of that slanted platform, and that is going to be a fail. So that was a quick one. She'll have a little time left.
She's got plenty of time here, Strat, to get through this obstacle. I hope she doesn't get in her head
Overthink it, yeah. Just got to go sometimes.
Very nice jump there. I like the confidence. Yeah, looks good there.
Okay, just got to line up these feet just right. Big jump. And again, led with the left, and that right foot just couldn't follow through. Nice try.
Well, you can see here when she makes the jump, she doesn't get her foot on the truss. Both feet sort of shoot to the left of the truss here, and she's just not quite able to hang on.
Yeah, you can see, I think she wanted to plant with that right foot because it's a little bit closer, but the angle at which he was jumping didn't provide much grip there. And next athlete onto the move.
Matthew stepping up here.
Matthew MacGilvray on the way. The 180 move, not quite there for him at the start. It's going to take a second to reset. Got some cliffhanger ledges and slight toe holds. You can kind of see where those slight protrusions from the wall are. It will give you a little more traction instead of just a flat surface for that foot. Let's give you a little bit of a forgiveness. But you have to trust the footwork. And doesn't get a good powerful push off of the wall. Gets
getting some chalk, I think, perhaps.
It's one more chance here. He needs to get a stronger push off of that wall with the foot. Let's see if he can figure out this next move. And not gonna get it. Tough break for Matthew.
Yeah, I think maybe just turned the wrong way on that last one, but on the previous ones, I think he had his right foot forward and perhaps wanted to get his left foot up, but yeah, always a learning experience.
I don't know. Yeah, it's more parkour tech than a ninja tech, but it all links together.
And next up, Ryan Harsha. Ready to take on this course by our very own Joe Moravsky.
Ryan, let's see what you got, buddy. Making sure everything is good to go. Rocking the Joe Moravsky shirt as well. Always fun to see what these athletes decide to support during their runs, or if they have their own merch as well. Ryan Harsha onto the move, quick tic-tacs off of those blocks into that rope grab before heading on over to that 180 cat hallway. Shoes are slipping a little bit. First leap across, gets his hands on, maintains the grip.
Oh, just slips
the
there.
Reach.
He's got to wait the 15 seconds.
Can't go until that reset time's done. Even though there's nothing to reset here, to keep it fair across the board, got to wait that time no matter where you are at. Try number 2 for Ryan Harsha. He's got a little better technique this time since he's got a feel for it. A little easier on the grab that time.
He's
Utilize
feeling a
these
little more.
footholds. Good job. Big jump here.
Just trust yourself.
Nice. Keep moving. Get on out of there. And Ryan saves it. Works his way through. Stepping along the rails. It's a big jump off of that last one to the bar.
Just make sure you don't touch this first bolt.
Might be a little intimidating for him. We're going to try again once that reset time has passed.
3, 2, 1. Whenever you're ready.
Big leap for him. Ooh, good grip. On to the spinning overhead hold and gets the dismount. Oh, now to the flywheels. Nice one-handed grab in order to grab that swing and hold. Gets the move across the gap and dismounts down. Ryan Harsha heading over to the lily pads. Goes for a little spin. Get those legs in play. I can't make the transition. He's under a minute to go.
45 seconds, okay? He's going for his first one, so here they go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here we go now. 45 seconds remaining.
45 seconds left.
Latches on. Needs to launch off of the pillar and repeat that process 2 more times. Big jump. Oh, right there, close to the ground, but still manages to save it. One last leap. Excellent move there.
Really nice leap there on the last
15
one.
seconds, gets the clear. He's going to try to chalk up real quick. 10 seconds to go. He's going to try to push through as much as he can.
Spin.
Yeah, you can't grab to the top. This one's going to be more explosive dyno if you don't have the arm span for it. Oh, that's going to do it for Mr. Harsha. Nice work. Double high five and a hug from Joe.
Yeah, that's going to put him in 11th. It's not bad. 5 obstacles through. And I think Strat, you know, if he just cleans up some of those spots where he took some falls there, which I think easily within his capability, he had some really nice spots there. Just got to clean it up just a little bit. He'll be good to go.
All right, next
Theodora.
athlete on the move, Theodora. Dinisoe is on the move right now through obstacle number 1 into the cat grab hallway. Ooh, good save there. Was fully outstretched with the arms. Was able to hold on tight. Nice. You can see the leg tech being able to do a quick pump, straighten the arms out, and then turn in the right direction. So that not a foreign concept to Theodora. Working her way up the rails. Big leap out. Good switch grip grab. Into the dismount and Lachey lane we go. Catching her breath here a little bit before moving on for the ring and flywheel combos. Trying to dial in these moves here. Good up move to the ring, which is going to put her lined up for the throw across. Try to match grip here. Gets the move across the gap. Still needs the dismount. And there it is. Nice job for moving on to the lily pads. So we saw her parkour tech at the start with the 180 cat grabs. Let's see if that translates for the lily pad combo. Nice work, good foot placement. Oh, right at the lower portion of the step, but still able to maintain grip. Trying to maintain her balance, but has to go for it and not quite able to stick the landing. Had a little misbalance there at the top of the step, which caused her to have to jump. Gimbal acting up a little bit again, so we're gonna have to. Okay, now we're back to where we were before. Makes the grab on the pillar. Onto the third pillar grab. Good tech there for the leap. And through the lily pad lane. 5 seconds to go. Might be able to at least feel this one out before having to come down.
Alright, so if that happens again, you can double tap this power button.
And that's going to do it for Theodora.
It'll put it in sleep mode, and it'll turn the motors off.
Yeah, so double tap and then double tap again.
No, just double tap to put it to sleep for the run, and then handheld it, and just try to be as still as possible.
Cool.
Okay, if that happens again, it really shouldn't, but
gimbals are weird.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, Willie getting ready to run. Willie Waerig on the move, stepping through into the cat grab hallway. Big reach across. Transitioning over now for the bar run across the tops here. No issue with the steps. Gets that body in a good position for the dismount. Just wants to ensure he can stick the landing. We'll chalk up slightly for heading up these rings and flywheels. One swing is all he needs. Sticks the landing before moving on. Lily pads in play. And to the pillars. Good wrap with the legs and hands. Everything at the same time. Willie trying to dial this in. Quickly off of that last lily pad. Got through that one really efficiently. We'll change it to the Willie pads. Up now on the.
Come on, Strat.
Up we go on the final column.
Remember, these all spin, so you got to be really careful here.
Yeah, switch grip on the way down for certain holds, but yeah, those tip. And looks like he might be going for that skip on the last one to the bar. Good job, Willie. You got about a minute and 10 seconds. Quick move off of that first cradle. Just missed on one of the sides. Gonna have to take a second to reset. Wait till it's all the way down for jumping back up.
35 seconds. 30 seconds.
Let's see if he can get through this obstacle with the time remaining. Not much to go here. Cross the gap, 10 seconds. Oh, I apologize, 15 seconds now, 15 seconds to go.
He's got
Gets
the bar.
needs the...
He's got to touch the ring to clear this obstacle.
Gets the clear on the ring, or on the flying bar combo, but not able to get through the swivel hooks.
Yeah, but that run, that puts him into 6th place. That bumps him into the top 10.
Nice.
7 obstacles cleared, 1 fail, time of 3:07.
I believe we're down to our final 3 runners for this wave.
Reece Woollen taking to the starting platform.
Reece getting ready to go. Striding across the first few steps. Coming out the gate. Into these 180 cat grabs. Nice, moving quick here. Stepping up and over the rails into the leap across. Down we go. Nice little pop off of that first flywheel. Nicely done through the Lachey lane. Gets that dismount pretty quick into the lily pads. Latching on.
It's coming up on about a minute here, Strat.
Scott,
I'd say the pace is pretty good. What do you think?
so far so good. We want to make sure we don't have to reset a lengthy obstacle such as this. And he's through. Nice job, Reece.
Yeah, 110. I'd say you want to get into this right away, and then maybe take your rest before the wedge. What do you think?
Yeah, based on their cardio and how they're feeling when they get to this point, definitely want to try to be efficient and find your rest points in tactical locations, tactical rests when you can. Popping his way down this V formation, making short work.
You're at 140.
Nice control all the way through, and often go right away on the wedge combo here. Watch those corners. Up and over,
It's a little crooked.
little sideways. But, what a save. Not clear until he either touches down or touches the ring. And opts to drop down for a second before jumping right back up.
Well, here's the move. He's got to take that ring. Decides to take it off.
Well, we saw what happened earlier. We saw some big moves.
Oh, he's going to skip.
Going for the big skip. Oh, but the grip gave out. That is what we call a peel out. That's when that grip just loses purchase on the big move. That's the risk of taking a big move. He tried to drop down to one hand, I think, just a second too early. Let's see what he decides to go this route. Just about 30 seconds remaining. Might be trying the same thing here.
It looks like he's going for it.
Drop back with that arm. Oh my gosh! He went with 2 hands.
I don't know. This could be opening up some ideas for some of our later competitors.
I see what he was going for.
I don't know.
We saw, I believe it was Steven make that move.
5 seconds. He's got to do it right here.
Not going to get it, man. Reece, nice try. That's the risk these athletes will have to take in order to go as you can to certain points. And man, yeah, here's a look at that peel out. Notice he tried to go with one, but let go on the way forward, so that weight was already below him.
Yeah,
you want to kind of let go. If you're gonna swing on one hand, you got what, one-handed swing, you want to be all the way back in your backswing so that hand's kind of already pressurized, got it fully loaded before trying to go, but tough break. I think we're at our final runner here, Nikki Perella.
Here's what she's up against on the women's side. You can see the leaderboard there. Oh,
ooh, good save off of that last step. Notice you put 2 feet down to get a little more of a jump into that rope grab. So good awareness there on the fly. Let's see what she can do here for these 180 cat grabs. Nikki transitioning.
She's not getting good purchase on her feet here, Strat. She's not feeling super comfortable.
Yeah, it's a tough transition if you can't trust the foot placements. It's a decent stretch there for some of these shorter athletes, but feet are in play.
If she just gets her feet on and feels a little bit more comfortable with her feet, I think she'll be okay. But you got to trust those feet there.
Let's try number 2. He gets a good launch across that time. See if she can figure it out a little bit better. Spending a lot of time here is just taxing that grip for later on in the course, but wants to get through it. Not quite able to get the legs working in coordination with the upper body. She's trying to figure it out. Joe cleaning things off a little bit. Nikki's going to get one more chance here.
Yeah, there is. It's hard to see from here, but there is a foothold there that I think she might want to try taking a little bit more advantage of. Maybe trying to get her right foot on the foothold, or just trusting the foothold more as you launch to the next cliffhanger.
Well, it's tough because you get into this position. It's early on in the course, and when you start to have a hard time with a certain obstacle, it can be really, really frustrating. But third try here. Let's see. She's figured out this approach any better.
See, she's on the foothold right on her left right now.
Trying to pull and push through here. Pull with the arms, push with the leg, and reach all at the same time. And Nikki's just not able to get through. Nice try. So the parkour tech is been what's causing the issues for some of the athletes thus far.
Yeah, just not able to do it there, but that is going to do it, Strat, for us here.
Wave 1 is done.
Wave 1 in the books.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out for the first wave. We're going to be back after a little bit. We're going to have the second wave coming up in a little while. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our leaderboard. You can tell, here's our leaderboard here. If you want to find a leaderboard to follow along at home, you can go to ninjasportnetwork.com and pull up the leaderboard. But here's a look at what we're dealing with right now for the men's side of things. Stephen Graham, our only full clear, getting all the way through all 9 obstacles in 3:03. So he's going to be the time to beat. Top 10 is where you want to try to be in order to move on into the later rounds for the final. So there's a look at the men's side of things. Then we're going to take a gander over at the women's leaderboard here in 1 second. Got about 50 competitors or so today. And here's a look over at the women's leaderboard in order to determine who's going to be moving on to the top 10. 6 so far this morning, with a handful more coming up in just a little bit. What time is Wave 2 taking place? Currently, we are at 11:17 as of right now. Mr. DeGangi, do you know when Wave 2 is set to take off?
Yeah, Strat, Wave 2 going to kick off here at 12:15 First runner's scheduled to go at 12:30 Eastern Time.
So there you go, folks. You got about an hour and some change. You go grab you some snacks and whatnot, get you a refill on your drinks. Come on back. Hang out with us in the chat. We appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let us know all that. And here's a look over at our sponsors.
Yeah, Role Model Software, Bucket of Chalk, and Ocean Needs Everyone. Some of our sponsors. We're going to take a word from our sponsors, and we're going to close down Wave 1. Make sure you guys go back to our YouTube Ninja Sport Network for Wave 2. We will be opening up a new stream there where you can find Wave 2, and then we'll be streaming the finals later today. First runner starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for coming and checking out Wave 1. Hope you guys join us for Wave 2, and thank you so much to our sponsors and our Patreon supporters. We will see you guys for Wave 2.
See you in a bit, y'all.
At Role Model Software, we craft custom software tailored to your business by collaborating with you.
At Role Model Software, we solve business problems, not just technical problems. And the way that we do that is very direct collaboration with you, the customer.
We listen to you through our entire partnership, adding our expertise to amplify your expertise to get you to your desired destination.
We have people contact us all the time who aren't really sure whether they need custom software or not. Fact is, we can't know either until we have an initial conversation about it, which is a natural fit for us because we're every bit as much a business consultancy as we are a software solution provider. If you have questions, or even if you just need a little bit of guidance, give us a call and let's see how we can help.
Hi, I'm Anya Wilson, the founder of the nonprofit Ocean Needs Everyone. It's our goal to keep our beautiful oceans clean and thriving by spreading a positive message. We do this through things like beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, presenting to corporations about plastic straw usage, and creating ocean trash sculptures for the Super Bowl. We especially want to inspire the youth because they are the next generation of conservationists. You're never too young to make a difference.
Our house, in the middle of our house, our house. 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 In the middle of our